New gear is absolutely brilliant. Nobody, and I mean nobody, loves more new gear than I do. Absolutely cannot get enough of it. But is new gear the be all and end all? See, I don't think it is. I think you really need to look at what gear you've got and see how you can use it the way that the new gear comes in. Take, for instance, the Ronin SC. Let's take that. It's a wonderful piece of kit. It's very light, it's brilliant, but it is just shiny and new. And should you be really showing the gear you've got a little bit more love? I think you should, because suddenly the whole place is completely flooded. YouTube is completely flooded with videos of how this is the only thing you'll ever need, whatever that thing is. But the reality of it is, you've already got the only thing you'll ever need. You just need to use it differently. And with that, I think you should check the gear out that you've got and really think about whether or not you definitely need that shiny new piece of equipment that is being promoted and being pushed by a million different people on YouTube or on the internet or on the news or tech sites and so on and so forth. And I think you should definitely, as I said previously, get your gear out, have a go with it, and just remind yourself about how good that gear actually is and how well it actually does perform. For me, I like the Ronin SC, but I've got the Ronin S, and it doesn't fit with what I want to use it for. It's got some great features that I hope the Ronin S get, but it's too light in that it doesn't hold a pro level DSLR, which is what I've got. I'm not a mirrorless user yet, but even if I was, my Ronin SC would still allow that to work and would by definition be slightly lighter because those cameras are slightly lighter than the DSLR that I'm using, the one that I've got here, which is a 6D. And so I think you should really consider whether you need to spend that money or whether the equipment you've got, the gear that you're using, is still performing the same as it was the day before the new piece of shiny equipment came out. Because let's not forget, the new piece of equipment that you've got is the best thing since sliced bread today. Tomorrow when the next version comes out, that will be the next thing since sliced bread. It will be the best piece of gear you ever need, the only thing you ever want, the thing that everybody absolutely needs. And I think that's the key. The key is that the day before the new tripod came out, the new gimbal came out, the new camera came out, your camera was the best thing since sliced bread. And yes, technology moves on and it moves forward and these things get better and better and better. But are the features that are on there definitely the features that you need? Or are they just features you'd like to use but haven't really got a use for yet? So with that, let's have a look at the Ronin S, the thing that I've got, and remind ourselves of how good it actually is. So, as you can see, it's absolutely still a top-notch piece of equipment. It's still an amazing piece of kit. It's still something that you can use regardless of where you are and what you're doing. Yes, it's a little bit heavier, but you've been carrying it anyway. You've been carrying that tripod, that camera lens, that camera, that gimbal, that camera bag, whatever it is. You've been carrying that for months and months and months without an issue, no complaints. So why suddenly is that now no longer any good? Well, that's not true. It is really, really good. It's just, it's not shiny. And the shiny thing is, you're being told, is amazing. And so with that, I think the message there is just think before you spend the money. Can you get what you need out of the piece of equipment you've got? So with that, that's all I've got to say on the matter. Peace.